raise a toast to the parents of David and Gina for hosting a wonderful wedding celebration. Equally, I've been lucky to have known Gina and David for the better part of their 10-year relationship, and I've witnessed their relationship progress every day. So congratulations on your 10-year relationship. It's longer than most people can say they're married for. And I think I speak for Gina when I say it's about damn time. So for the past 10 years, I've always wondered and often asked David how sure he was that Gina was the one for him. To this day, he has never wavered and without fail always answered, I fell in love with her at first sight. And Joe, when you know, you know. For those of you that don't know, and contrary to what most people think, David didn't really meet Gina for the first time when they were at UCSB. He first set his eyes on Gina when we were both Bible study teachers at the church, entering college, and Gina was a junior high school student. How old were you back then? 17, 18? And Gina, what were you, like 11, 12? Just as David said, it was definitely love at first sight for David. And when you know, you really know.
You're a creep.
Unfortunately, he had to hide his true feelings and just had to wait patiently for Gina to graduate high school and become a legal adult. But all joking aside, David is one of the most selfless, caring, generous, honest, and best friends a guy could ask for.
That's right.
He's slow to anger, and he's quick to put other feelings, interests, and concerns before his own. And is a faithful friend you can always count on. I'll never forget one of our first Vegas trips as college seniors. Armed with our rent money, federal student loans, and grants for the school year, we would scour the casino floor looking for the perfect roulette table, thinking we knew what we were doing. So I spotted a roulette table. It was crowded, and noticed 15 consecutive red numbers had been spun. So I turned to David and I said, David, the next number has to be black. And he looked at me and goes, are you sure it's going to be black? And I said, of course. I guarantee it. No way it can continue to be red numbers.
Sounds like
so after about 10 minutes, 10 spins, and $1,000 lost between us, the dealer had spun a record 25 red numbers that night. So the entire time, David could have been angry, stop gambling, and blame me for all the money that he had lost. But he always had the mentality that if we were going to go down, we were going to go down together. And if we won, which we rarely do in Vegas, we were going to win together.
Yeah.
That's the type of friend that David is. No matter the situation, you can always count on him to be there for you through thick and thin, always going the extra mile, while doing it with his passionate smile. He has always been a better friend to me than I was ever to him. On behalf of everyone here, David and Gina, I want to say that we love you guys. I wish you nothing but health, happiness, success as you start your new journey together. Cheers.
Yeah.
I've been friends with David since we were in elementary school. We made friends, and we actually became college roommates at UCSB. And I think that's where we really got close. Me and David shared a room, and every night we would lie in bed, and separate beds, separate beds, and we would stay up really late, sometimes into the morning, just talking and chatting. That really bugged our other roommate, Mike, who was just in the next room. And you guys know David, so if you hear him laugh, he doesn't laugh like a guy. He giggles like a little girl. we would be doing this all night, and Mike would pound on the wall and tell us to shut up and go to bed. But I think that's how we really became close. And it was during this time in college that David was met. And it was an interesting thing because me and David in college, we were not very serious. I think we spent probably the majority of time playing Counter-Strike and Diablo 2. And so I found it kind of weird. All of a sudden, David started wanting to study all the time. And, he would invite me, and every once in a while I'd actually want to go. But before I could even answer, he'd be out the door and peeling out in his car. And later I found out it was because he was going to study with Gina. Looking back at that, she must have been a really special girl because for David to leave me and not play video games and go pretend to study and take. You guys have to see some of these webcam photos they used to take. Yeah. But,
Let's see it.
So, it was and during college, during our late night talks, David told me, Gina, she's the one. She's the one I'm going to marry. And, I didn't believe him. And that's mainly because he said that about all the girls he dated prior to me.
Oh, damn.
But
Nice,
10
Brian.
years later, here we are.
That's a good one.
David was telling the truth. I was wrong. And 10 years is such a long time to date. I've always joked around with David.
He did the right thing.
How much fun he's missed out on. All the clubbing and partying and drinking that me, Joe, and Rick, and Mike, over there used to do. But I know he doesn't regret that for 1 minute because he was with the love of his life.
Oh.
Now, I'm sorry about this part, Gina, but since the day David bought his engagement ring, I would joke with him. And actually said this at the church today too. David, it's not too late. I was just joking. It's not too late to back out. But honestly, I've never seen anyone so sure of what he wanted.
That's right.
David, leading up to today, he's never had a doubt about what he wanted. And David is somebody that once he sets a goal, he achieves it. I mean, the guy took like 85 years to become a pharmacist. But he did it. He did it. And 10 years ago, David set a goal that he was going to make Gina his wife. And today, he's achieved that goal.
Woo!
I can say I'm very grateful to have had David as a friend all these years. He's somebody who is always there for me. If anything good happens to me, he's genuinely happy for me. If things don't go my way, he's genuinely upset for me. And if I was ever feeling down and I needed a drink, David was always there. Now, the only problem with that was once David starts drinking, he does not know how to stop. So I would usually end up having to drive him home at the end of the night. You're welcome. But now that Gina's here, maybe she'll drive both of us home.
Do you want to move that butter over for me?
And now today, I'm so glad to say it's my turn.
Chicken?
I have the pleasure of being happy for David and sharing his joy in the days to come. I know I speak for everyone in this room when I say how happy I am for you guys.
Yes, sir.
This is just the beginning, and I know the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Yeah, David!
And David?
Uh-oh, yes.
Too late.
Our glasses to that one. Raise your glasses.